Anyways, I don't want to put this as the edit. I want to put a different customization than I want this. No, I don't want that either. Fuck. It's supposed to be different. Oh, oh yeah, that's right. Copy should be select all, paste, Russian. I think it was because they were gone. I think so. That may be why. All right, so we don't allow live streams that include unauthorized third-party content. Channel owners should actively monitor their streams and correct any potential issues in a timely manner. You may allow live streams that include third-party content if the live stream has educational, documentary, scientific, or artistic context. Huh. Creator wants to support the premiere of their friend's short film. Creator live streams trailer on their channel after getting permission from the film's rights holder. No, that's right. The creator got permission. Next. Creator live streams music videos of their favorite artist without the artist's permission. Creator simply wants to enjoy the music videos with their subscribers. Yes, this is a violation. Marcus, a recent film school graduate, just wrote and produced his first short film. This is the first film he wrote and produced with all original content. Marcus decides to premiere his film by live streaming on his YouTube channel for everyone to see. No, this isn't a violation. During a live stream, John and Jane discovered many of their subscribers are huge fans of a popular science fiction movie. They decided to live stream their favorite scene of the film uninterrupted and without commentary, so their subscribers can watch it together. Although John and Jane don't have permission from the film's rights holders, yes, it's a violation. Christine is a radio host and runs a popular all-day radio live stream on her YouTube channel. She received permission from a Brazilian music artist to stream the songs only in Brazil. Christine adds the artist's new song to her live stream. It's viewable worldwide, but because the majority of her audience tunes in from Brazil, she thinks it should be fine. Yes, it's a violation. Andy runs a channel that features videos of his dog. One day, Andy live streams his dog acting excited while watching a popular movie about cats. Andy thinks it's okay that his live stream includes long, uninterrupted scenes of the movie because he's not uploading the full film. Yes, it's a violation. Celine, a professional vocal teacher. Oh, come on. Live streams music videos by her favorite pop artist. Maybe Celine Dion, perhaps? During the live stream, she pauses the music several times to describe the different singing techniques used by the artist. While Celine does not have permission to stream these official music videos, she believes her educational input during the live stream will help aspiring singers. Oh, third party content. Check. Try again. If you violate a different policy, you'll get another warning with the opportunity to take another training. Yay! What do you want to do? I did the training, so I'm already live streaming. Please use a keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less. Am I not? I'm not showing any lost frames. Hmm. I don't know. Seems to be working. At any rate, edit. What about the thumbnail? So, on that note, just keep working on this then.
I don't know. Just
Oh, don't allow any Ah, true, he was a political terrorist, wasn't he? Hmm. Hmm.
rescue, Ivy League graduate, coder, computer science major, apparently a prolific reader. He's got nearly 300 books on Goodreads.com on his bookshelf. And apparently he is a disgruntled client of United Healthcare, like some people speculated. I thought he was government. I thought he was a paid assassin. Turns out to actually be a disgruntled consumer and effectively a terrorist, a political terrorist, in the sense that it was political in nature with political goals, premeditated, targeted. And so I think we'll talk about that, though, tomorrow, because that's another big story.
Your point is the saying that dude's a political terrorist. That qualifies as political terrorism? Let's ask Grok. I wonder what Grok will say. Is Luigi Mangione a political terrorist? So you can make clips. So you can make clips in Rumble. Huh. Really thought you could make clips.
2 out of 25 Hamas battalions, that they've conducted thousands of airstrikes in Lebanon, that they have killed the leader of Hezbollah, the successor to the leader, the successor to the successor, the successor to the successor to the successor to the leader, that they've been spying on their radios for a decade and then blew them up with remote explosives. And no matter what seems to happen, Scott Ritter will come on the show and say, Israel will fall. Israel is losing. It's over for Israel. And last week was no different. The Assad government was routed. They just retreated, actually. We'll talk about that. From Aleppo, and then Hama, and then Homs. And it looked like they were going to make their last stand in Damascus. And Scott Ritter says, oh, it's over for the rebels. Russia's going to come in with air power. The Iranians are deploying.
Luigi Mangione has been arrested in connection with the killing of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. Reports indicate he was found with a manifesto that expressed ill will toward corporate America and criticized the healthcare industry for prioritizing profits over care. Statements attributed to Mangione on social media platforms suggest he admired Ted Kaczynski, the Unabomber, viewing him as an extreme political revolutionary rather than a crazy Luddite. Mangione's writings and actions, particularly the mention of violence as necessary when communication fails, align with some definitions of political violence or terrorism, where individuals or groups use violence to make a political statement or achieve political ends. HuffPost, News Center, Maine, Star Tribune, 15 web pages. A lot of citations to make. Luigi Mangione is a far-left extremist. Okay, it's public and media perception. In conclusion, while there are elements in Mangione's actions and writings that align with certain definitions of political terrorism, particularly his criticism of corporate America and apparent endorsement of violent means for political change, no definitive legal conclusion has been made as of now. The complexity of this case requires careful consideration of legal, political, and social contexts to determine whether Mangione's actions meet the criteria for being labeled a political terrorist. Interesting. That Mangione, yeah, he's like all about these. That just looks more like the dude who's on the fake ID, doesn't he? How climate change is hitting vulnerable Indonesian trans sex workers. Anyways, I think the pictures look more like the guy in the fake ID. That's just my take.
Government held on to Aleppo and defended it from the rebels, that is the point after which it became clear that Assad would not lose power. By 2017, ISIS was defeated, and after a series of Turkish invasions by 2020, with the implementation of the Astana Agreement, the conflict lines have been frozen and have not changed considerably. And not only that, but the Assad government has actually moved towards normalization in that period. So the tide turned 9 years ago in 15. ISIS is defeated in 17. By 2020, the conflict lines are frozen. And in that period since then, in the past 4
Yeah, back.
controlled 60% of the territory, it was stable. Most of the rest of the territory was controlled by the Americans and the Kurds in northeastern Syria. So even to say that Assad controlled 60% of the territory is deceptive. Although he had lost a good percentage of his territory, the other side of the Euphrates River, to an autonomous government led by the Kurds, backed by the Americans, it was only about 5 to 10% of the population that was controlled by rebels in Idlib province, which were very small in number. There were only about 10 to 15,000 remaining rebel fighters, which the Assad government began bombing in the past couple of years, putting pressure on them. So as of 2 weeks ago, like I said, conflict lines are frozen. Assad is normalizing relations with his neighbors, the Arabs, which he had bad relations with before. Erdogan is coming to Damascus hat in hand, looking to make concessions, looking to make a deal. And the Assad government is on their way to defeating the rebels. This was the situation. And like I said, it is that coupled with the pace of the collapse of the government, the suddenness, which is what has made it so surprising. In the span of 2 weeks, this previously unknown group, which nobody had ever heard of, a group called HTS, invaded Aleppo, which is Syria's second biggest city, launched a major offensive and took it immediately within 3 or 4 days, took control and closed off the major highways connecting Aleppo with its eastern and southern cities. And then they marched south to the capital, basically unopposed. People were expecting Russian air power to come through. They were expecting Iranian militias or proxies to come through. They were expecting the Syrian military eventually.
You think that counts as third party content? What about? I don't want that. Oh, what about edit the thumbnail? How come I can't change the thumbnail? Someone tell me how to change the damn thumbnail.